Welcome to another video. And today's topic is going to be CPK levels. High, low, what to do, everything. Because it's really important. And I've had many requests. I'm a coach from Enhanced Athletes. This is Coach Elias. And I'm going to show you today why you should always be aware of this. So basically, CPK is creatine phosphokinase. It's important because it's a protein enzyme found in different muscles and organs in your body, also including the skeletal muscle, the brain, and the heart. It plays a really important role in your metabolism. So that means if it's elevated, you're not losing weight. High levels can mean that you have damage in your brain, your heart, your organs already. And we need to stop it fast, right? So basically, you can lower CPK levels to improve your heart and to improve your health generally. And there is a lot of ways to do it. Thing is, most coaches around the world don't understand this. And this is really important. They want to leave it behind because they want your money. And that's not fair, right? So how to mitigate this? Really fast, really simple. The first thing you're going to do is healthy diet, right? By saying there's not any type of diet, we need to stop everything that you were doing and start something called the Mediterranean diet. Mediterranean diet is healthy fats, right? But it's going to help your heart. How? You're going to limit your salts. You're going to limit or not ever eat any bad fats. That means vegetable oil. That means lard. That means any crazy butter that you find around there that's not healthy. And of course, red meat. A lot of females and a lot of males love red meat. But for this time, take it serious because you might have a heart attack. And I'm telling you, this is really serious. As a paramedic, I see this every day. So think and listen. While red meats are good because it's a really slow digesting protein, we want to quit that and we want to aim to eat more fish or just fish for a time period. So that means it's not forever. It's just to fix this problem, this issue that could cause many severe problems for your bodybuilding career or your health in general, right? So that means we're gonna eat more fruits, more veggies, any pepper. So that means like red, yellow, orange, green, amazing. If they're red, even better. Red peppers have more nutrients than any other peppers. Now, oranges, a banana, just half. So that would be great. You could have that in your diet. You could have grapes in your diet. And of course, nuts. What nuts? Walnuts. Walnuts. Walnuts in general have a lot of antioxidants and basically a lot of omegas. So omegas play a big role in your heart. So that means you're protecting the heart, you're feeling better already, and people that do not have omegas in their diet will feel fatigued. And this is really important that you supplement with. Now, eat foods that lower cholesterol because they are, when you see high CPK levels, you see high cholesterol levels. And now you might need a statin, which I'll go through briefly. Now, foods that you could eat, because we need to fix this fast. The diet is the most important thing. Right now, we're putting exercise to the side and I'll explain what to do. Now, you need to eat oatmeal, beans, eggplant, okra, nuts. Remember, walnuts, strawberries, amazing. Apples, not any apple. It has to be the green apple because it has peptides. Peptides help the heart and help your muscles grow and balance out estrogen levels and other things that I'll have to cover in another video, but this one is going to be a little bit long. Now, fatty fish. What's the best fish? Salmon, right? If you can't find salmon aim for tilapia, something that's really fatty. So try to eat fish in general and avoid the meat for this time. If you're gonna pick a meat, pick turkey. So that means we're not taking any chemicals from any other source. Turkey is one of the cleanest meats in the entire world, and I recommend this strongly. Now, what are you going to do with supplements? Omega 3s, right? Omega 3. That means find omegas and take 2 gel caps every day in the morning with your breakfast. Remember, you're changing your diet, you're fixing your CPK levels, and this will happen in exactly 21 days if you follow this protocol, which I created for you guys. Now, you could eat eggs, salmon, almond milk. Do not eat regular milk. If you're gonna drink milk, I'm not a fan of milk. I always say it helps your health in general. Pick skim milk or almond milk or something that is not real milk. And if you're gonna do any daily products, it has to be white cheese. It could be mozzarella, Swiss cheese, and of course, everybody loves the yogurt. Yogurt is fine. Yogurt has to be low fat. So yogurt, perfect for your diet, helps females a lot in many ways. It also helps your digestive issues, your enzymes, pepsin release, and everything, so you don't have gas or heartburn, which is one of the symptoms over here with CPK levels. Now, I also wanted to touch bases with the how much fat, right, that you should consume. Well, a lot of people are scared of fat. All you need to do is to cut away the vegetable oil, any fried foods, and now you're lowering the fats because you're lowering the salts at the same time, right? So really important, remember, lower your salts. How much? Try to lower it by 100%. I'll explain why. Your body already has so much salt, so much. Your CPK levels are like through the roof, right? Now you're gonna have a major issue. So we need to lower this fast. So that means 21 days eating no salt is not gonna kill you. You have salts from other sources. The fish has salt, veggies, a lot of things have salt. So you're getting the salt from like natural path. So you need to listen. Why? Because this will work, okay? Now, high blood pressure is something that you're gonna see with CPK levels. And that's the main concern, right? Your heart pressure, your high blood pressure, you're gonna have headaches, any tension. It could be any type of headache. It's crazy. So we need to focus maintaining your high blood pressure low. So that means low salts. Lowering salts will bring CPK down by 100% and lower blood pressure in the meantime. So this means if you have an elevation like at 170, 230, 2 whatever, that's very dangerous. You need to don't baby it anymore. Suck it up and lower your freaking salts, because if not, you're going to have a heart attack. This is some serious stuff. Now, eat low fat, non-dairy products. I told you to aim for skim milk and never ever regular milk. Now, the fats that you could use is coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and olive oil. These are perfect for you. Why? Because you're bringing the good cholesterol, right? We want that HDL be happy, and that way your body is happy. So we don't want the bad cholesterol overpowering it. So we want to fix it. So this is what you do. If you add the oil, it has to be the good oils. I told you which one they are, so follow. Now, so this means one more thing. What is the CPK? Creatine, right? Creatine kinase, right? So what are we doing? No supplements with creatine and no red meat. So if you have that, throw it away. It doesn't work. I know it gives you strength in the gym. It probably gives strength for female, but don't do it. It hinders your health. They want your money. They want to keep selling the product. I don't do it. When I stopped it, I saw transformation. I saw my body transform. I saw everything change. So this means you could also change and transform, right? We want this. So that means no more creatine supplements. No red meat for a while. You're gonna have a time that you could eat red meat again, and now you're gonna be able to stabilize your life and eat it in the proper times. This means once a week, maybe 1.5 times a week, but properly portioned. I advise get a coach to help you out, right? You could hire me, I'll help you out, and you'll never have a side effect. Now, remove alcohol completely. Alcohol will increase your CPK levels by 159%. That means it will destroy you. If you're already doing it, that means that you're done. So lower it, no. Completely abolish it from your diet. No alcohol, okay? Especially if you're a bodybuilder. You're taking chemistry in, you're doing the anabolic matrix, anything at all. Do not do this. You shouldn't be. Now, eat garlic. This is in my protocol. If you have high blood pressure and you want to bring your CPK levels low, you need to eat garlic. What do you do in the morning? Nothing's changing. You're drinking diuretics every day. You're like, oh my God, what I do? Like, I'm feeling headaches every time. I'm like, no energy, blah, blah, blah. Grab one, slice it up into a little square. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to grab a glass of water. You're going to swallow it whole like a pill. And you're going to feel amazing. Your blood pressure is going to go down immediately. And I'm talking about like in 17 minutes, you're going to be like stabilized. You don't have to go to the hospital. You're like, wow, this is amazing. It's magic. It's natural. It's natural. It's amazing, right? So this is why we have all these things available for us. Now we're learning together. And this is why I'm here for you guys. So listen. And this video was requested from one of my subscribers like a month ago. So I finally made it for you. I know you know who you are. So yeah, this is really important. This is why I really wanted to make this video. So remember, what are we doing with the garlic? We are taking away the pressure from your heart as well and relieving it from the left chamber of the heart. It will lower every possibility of a heart attack. Not only that, the aggregation with the pellets, when they're right there, like just getting stuck, and now that you've got clogged up and you're like done. Now you're gonna have an ischemic attack, septic, heart failure. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. So you need to listen. Garlic is amazing to save your life too. Okay? Now, exercise. You need to exercise daily. But don't do it intense because CPK levels go really high. If you're doing it intense, this could be the problem as well. So that means when you wake up in the morning, go for a regular walk. It has to be 47 minutes long to work. Now you need to do a little fast pace, moderate, never going downhill, and never with weights. Why? Because it will bring your CPK levels high again. So this means for a time frame, you're doing cardio, but you're doing steady pace, moderate cardio, walking a little bit faster. You're still sweating. You're still getting your heart back to normal and working. We're in a process to fix your CPK levels, right? So listen. You will get there. You'll still lose weight. It's just going to be a little bit slower, and then you could climb back to glory. I got a protocol for you to follow. I'll tell you what it is in a bit. Now, my tip is exercises involving weightlifting and downhill running. I told you guys is really bad in this moment, right? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go ahead and do 3 cardio sections. That means slow cardio. It could be like something like squats, a little bit of push-ups, a little bit of dips, or steady pace in place, high legs, kickbacks, and then you do a little bit of weight. I'm talking like 10 pounds in each hand, and do some sumo squats. Boom. Now you have cardio and you have some weight training in, and now you just multiplied by 20%. That means you're at 70% losing weight now instead of 50, just doing the walk. See, there's ways to do it, but you have to have 3 cardio sections moderately, Not severe, not overpowering, not hit, not E-hit, not Liz, not whatever the heck. And then add that one cardio, one weight training, and you're good to go. You do that 4 times, and you're done. It shouldn't take you more than 1 hour, and boom, you're going to be healthy and happy, okay? Now, when you do the blood tests for your CPK levels, if you haven't done it and you're like, oh my God, this is happening to me. Well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to be feeling, right? But you need to not do any cardio at all or no weight training the day before and the morning of the actual blood work. So you don't see a rise with your CPK levels, and the coach doesn't have to add and take with the formula and find out what your real CPK level is. This is the proper way to do it. Now, in this case, you will have max results, you will see the truth, and you'll have no problems at all. Now, do yoga. You could do yoga, stretching. Perfect. That would be amazing because you still did something, you still stretched, and now after the blood work, you'll be good. Statins. Let's talk about the statins. Remember I told you guys about the statins and cholesterol? Well, statins lower cholesterol, bad cholesterol, but also good cholesterol. So you got to be really careful with Lipitor, Lipostat, Socor. The only one I recommend is simvastatin. It's what I add to everybody's protocol if they have like really high elevations, and it works, and all you need is 20 milligrams in the morning, and boom, every day, no more than 45 days, and you're good to go. With this protocol, you'll be able to see your CPK levels drop in exactly 21 days. That's 3 weeks. And then you go back at it, and you're going to be amazing. You're going to feel awesome. Now, some drugs can increase CPK levels. So that means beta blockers. They're giving you beta blockers because you have high blood pressure. Guess what? The doctor doesn't know. He studies from the book. But the actual paramedic is the one like that receives the patient, knows what the heck is going on. So I'm going to tell you guys what's up. Pindoloi, cartoloid, antipsychotic medications, isotretinoids, pseudobudine, and mainly colchicine is one of the worst medications you could take, and it will put your CPK levels like through the roof. So that means with beta blockers, you got to be careful. What do? Garlic. Follow the diet. It's simple. You lower your salts, and boom. Now, stop all the medications. Stop them for 21 days. No, you're not going to die. You're going to die if you stay on the medications. That means pain meds, everything. Just stop it. You're contaminating your blood. You're obstructing the heart. And now you can't work out. So you're not going to have your goals. You're not going to lose weight. It's impacting your metabolism. And this is really important because you're going to die. You're going to have a heart attack soon. CPK levels are really, really the first thing that you see in a blood test, and you'll be like, oh my God, this patient has a heart problem, brain problem, organ problem. Something's going to happen to him. So when I see this in a client, I'm like, whoa. Before we start something serious, we need to monitor this and fix it fast. Okay? So remember that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put down this other topic with this video so you guys could just keep going watching. Myopathy. Myopathy means your muscles are not working correctly, but it goes synergistic with CPK levels. I'll tell you why. Look for these symptoms. Remember I told you about the symptoms? This is why I wanted to make the video with this topic. Muscle weakness, rash, hives, headaches, lung issues. That means you're getting fatigued. You can't breathe. You're stepping downstairs, up the stairs, now you can't breathe. Muscle imbalances. So that means one muscle is bigger than the other. Now you got delayed muscle reactions. So that means you're reacting differently. Like what the heck is going on over here, right? Tingling or burning sensation in your muscles. You're like just sitting there. You're like, oh wait, I feel like something going on. Well, guess what? CPK levels are rising, or you have myopathy. Myopathy is really strong, really interesting condition. So it actually has to be diagnosed by a paramedic or a doctor, but the paramedic is going to tell the doctor that you have it, and he's going to be like, oh yeah, he has it. So yeah, listen, pay close attention to this if you have these symptoms, and of course, including these other symptoms: muscle nodes. That means you have like a little lump, or hives, rash, red marks in the skin out of nowhere. You're like, oh, it could be the heat. It could be the Clorox from the bleach from the pool or something. No, if you're having all the other conditions, all the side effects, that means you have CPK levels through the roof, and now you have myopathy. And cognitive issues, that means you're forgetting about things, you can't coordinate right, you can't grab the pen, you're shaking, you're like all over the place. Seizures, you could have a seizure, the brain, but you could also have local seizures, because seizures happen around the body differently. So that means when you see your eye, something over here going like this, that's a seizure. Guess what? Myopathy. What else? A muscle starts doing like that, that's a seizure. Your bicep just starts shaking, that's a seizure. It's just local. And now something's happening in your body, something's going on. That's not right. That should not happen. So we need to fix it. How do you fix it? With the diet, with my protocol. Okay, so do it and you'll have amazing results. Now, CPK is serious and can lead to heart failure. And I'm going to close it down. I'm going to tell you what to look for, right? You could have a heart attack. First thing you're going to see is the sign of chest pain. You're going to feel thirsty. You're like, man, I'm thirsty. Like something's going on. Now you're going to feel shortness of breath. Now you have pain. It irritates all the way to the jawline. And you're like, oh wait, something's going on. Oh wait, now it's going to your shoulder. And if it's going to your shoulder, now your arm is hurting. You're like, the heck? I got like, sensation in my arm. It goes under my armpit and right here, basically. You're like, oh my God, something's going on. And now you're getting like paralyzed. You're like, oh my God, something's going on. So now you have abdominal pain. Why? Because you have the aorta in two spots. You got inferior and you have the superior, right? So the one on the bottom is trying to put so much pressure to fix what's going on in the left chamber, and now you're like paralyzed. You're like, oh my God, so now you got pain. It's not abdominal, it's the aorta. So it's bringing like a sharp pain. You're like, oh man, like almost like a stomach cramp, right? And now you're getting fatigued and desperate. And now you need oxygen, and you're like freaking out. And now you got pain, which we call angina pectoris. And of course, you're gonna get lightheaded because you're over breathing. And now you're getting dizzy. And then guess what? The cold sweats start happening, and you're like, done. Now you need to call 911 immediately. If this is happening to you, take it serious. CPK is real. The levels do climb up. It's so real that if you don't correct it immediately, something will happen. So I hope you guys like this topic. This is Coach Elias from Enhanced Athletes. You guys know I'm out. I love you guys.